As we already knew, the last year's draft class was one for the ages. It's loaded with talent and impressive young players that have taken the league for assault since day one, getting better and better by the day. Even though the Rookie of the Year race isn't as close as we'd like it to be at this point of the season, several ballers have really outplayed their draft stock and proven they have what it takes to make it in this league. Obviously, predicting how will they fare and how their NBA careers are going to turn out is not an easy thing to do, but today, we're going to let you know about the top 10 best rookies of the season. 10. Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is currently 4th in minutes played this season. He's made an immediate impact for the Phoenix Suns after being taken with the 10th overall pick. His defense has been great, even though his team hasn't. Bridges has a lot of upside as a scorer, something you may not tell because of his 8.1 points per game, but his shooting stroke has drastically improved, and so has his ball handling. Suns really nailed it with this one. 9. Collin Sexton. Collin Sexton got off to quite a slow start of the season, and so far, he's been a bit of a disappointment, to say the least, but that's mostly because we were so high on him prior to the start of the season. Still, Sexton is finally looking more comfortable as days go by. He's been aggressive and has improved as a facilitator as well. So far, he's averaging just over 15 points per game on 40% shooting and an impressive 39% stroke from deep. 8. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has already shown that he was one of the most NBA-ready prospects in the league thanks to his top-tier backcourt defense for the playoff-hungry Los Angeles Clippers. The Canadian point guard is a great playmaker and can guard as much as 4 different spots with his huge wingspan. He's 4th in rookies in assists per game and 3rd in total assists, although his shooting is still an issue. 7. Mitchell Robinson. It looks like nobody's giving enough attention to Mitchell Robinson, but truth to be told, he's been by far the best player for the New York Knicks this season, pretty impressive considering he went 36th in the draft. Robinson is a shot-blocking machine and is a dominant rebounder on both sides of the glass. He ranks 3rd among rookies in win shares and is averaging 2.3 blocks per game and just over 18 minutes a night. 6. Kevin Knox. Credit, Getty Images. It took a while before Kevin Knox finally found his groove and shooting stroke for the New York Knicks, but the forward has finally turned around the table and showing why he was the 9th overall pick. Kentucky product has steadily improved in the offensive end, and even though he's still a work in progress, he's also got a lot of upside in the defensive end. So far, he's averaging 12.6 points and 4.4 boards. Jaren Jackson Jr. was really balling out before falling down with an injury, and it looks like the Memphis Grizzlies found a diamond in the rough to lead the post-grit and grind era with this young man. Jackson Jr. can pull up from 3, play lockdown defense below the rim, create, set screens, and do a little bit of everything. So far, he's averaging 13.8 points on 50% shooting and 35% from deep. 4. Marvin Bagley. Marvin Bagley finally made it to the Sacramento Kings starting lineup, and he hasn't shown signs of slowing down since then. His lack of a back-to-the-basket game and a three-point shot are still an issue, but he's been a stud either way. Bagley is a bit undersized to play the 5 but makes up for it with top-tier hustle, and he knows how to get to his sweet spots at the power forward spot as well, despite not being much of a stretch 4. He's averaging 14.2 and 7.0 as the Kings are fighting for a spot in the playoffs. 3. DeAndre Ayton. Credit, USA Today. DeAndre Ayton was an almost unanimous 1st overall pick, and even though he's been truly great, it looks like he's not the best player of his class. Don't get me wrong, a rookie averaging a double-double is impressive, but the Suns would have been better off with Doncic. Ayton has dominated both sides of the glass with his huge frame. He ranks 1st in boards per game and win shares, but he's been a complete mess in the defensive end all year long. 2. Trae Young has stated that even though he doesn't have his mind set on it, he doesn't think the Roy race could be over considering the way he's played lately. Truth to be told, I actually agree with him. Young has struggled with defense and consistency as we know he'd do, but he's been one of the best playmakers in the league and his shot is finally starting to fall. So far, he's averaging 17.5 points and 7.7 dimes per game. More the only 5 players who can win the 2018-19 MVP award. NBA rumors, Klay Thompson, DeMarcus Cousins could sign with LA Lakers next summer. Klay Thompson thinks Warriors starting 5 could be a Team USA starting 5. Luka Doncic is no ordinary rookie, and he's made everybody know about it by the way he's played this season. He's looked like a man among kids, toying with defenders, hitting clutch shots, and doing a little bit of everything. Doncic looks like a franchise player and he's bound to have an outstanding career in the NBA. So far, he's averaging 20.9 points, 7.2 rebounds and 5.7 assists per game on 43% from the floor.